Hello, guys, and welcome once again. We have had discussions in the past about everything you need to know about maize farming. Today, I want to introduce you to this little device I have here. One of the major problems I faced as a maize farmer had to do with labor. Yes, you have to hire people where I am to clear the land. You hire people to how do you call it, prepare the land basically. And then after that, you have to hire people to come and help you plant the corn if you are planting on a large scale. Let's say on 2 acres, 3 acres, 4 acres, you need to hire people. And the problem with these people is that when they come to the farm, some of them do not follow your instructions. Okay, maize does not like to be overcrowded in the sense that you don't have to put too many seeds in one hole. And so what happens is that some of these laborers, when they come to your farm, because of the money they want and because they are in a hurry to leave, they want you to think that they are doing a good job. And so some of them can put up to 5 or 6 seeds, 7 seeds, sometimes 10 seeds in one hole. And that causes overcrowding, and all of the corn will end up not doing well. What I like on my land is to plant a maximum of three in a hole, but at least 1 or 2 seeds in a hole, and that's okay for me. So early this year, I hired people to plant corn on my land, and because of that, I lost a lot of money. They actually planted four, five, six in a hole, and the corn did not do well. And so I kept on doing my research and searching, and I came across this device from China. Okay, now this device here is called a jab planter. Yes, and and as of now, I have bean seeds in there, beans. Okay, or so some people call it the kidney beans. So this is the device I use to plant corn now. I no longer bend with my cutlass or use a stick to be um, punching holes in the soil so that someone will be planting, and that takes a lot of time. But I came across this very simple jab planter. So with this device, I think that you can get it in Kumasi. I know in Tamale you can get it from Crop Doctor. I think they import these devices, and then other shops also buy them, and then they go to sell. This was in short supply early this year. Apparently, the Ministry of Agriculture buys almost every stock that Crop Doctor brings. So Crop Doctor, if you don't know, is the name of a shop. It's an agro shop in Kumasi. Okay, they have a branch in Tamale also. So if you are in northern Ghana, you can get it from Tamale, and then other shops who buy from there to resell. Early this year, this one was going for 450 Ghana cedis. But because Crop Doctor did not have stock, because whenever they bring stock, they promise to call me. I place an order. Before they call me, the Ministry of Agriculture will go and buy everything. And so I had to travel from Obuasi all the way to New Edubiasi to go and buy this one at 100 Ghana cedis higher. That's 550 Ghana cedis, which is approximately $50, or yeah, 48, $50. So that's how much you get this to buy. Now the interesting thing about this device is that it's going to make life easy for you. Now with this, you can plant about an acre of land without you hurting your back. All you need to do is you open this part, and then you put your corn in there. In this case, my beans. When you put the corn in there, there are some mini devices that they add. I call them regulators that you put in there. So this machine will plant the corn for you basically. If you want to plant one seed in a per hole, you can set it that way. You just remove this part, and then you insert it there, and then it will plant one corn for you. If you want to plant two corns per hole, like corn seeds per hole, it has another device set that you remove this one, put it in there, and then it will be planting two seeds per hole. If you want to plant three seeds per hole, it can do that for you. So it's a very simple device, full of plastic and a few metals here and there with some springs. So when you have your corn in there, now this one there is a bigger size that has a fertilizer chamber and a corn chamber. Like if you remember, I told you that it is important you can apply fertilizer to your corn farm right when you are planting, or any time from that time to 3 weeks you can apply your NPK. So there's a bigger size, but I didn't want a heavy machine that I will suffer. So I prefer a single barrel so that it will be easy, very light for me to work with. And so you just put it in the soil this way, you press it, and that's it. It will be planted. So if you want to plant in rows, this device with each press, it will just be planting automatically for you. So in a day, in about an hour or two, I'm able to plant about half an acre of land alone. So sometimes I just carry this to my farm, and within an hour or two I'm able to plant about an acre. Yes, and you can plant in rows very fast. You just keep moving, and you jab it that way. With all of this, I'm getting seeds in the soil. So all it needs is for you to clear your land, and with this jab planter, it's very good for a land that has tree stumps that you couldn't plow. Yes, there is another planter. That one is pushed, very suitable for land that has been plowed with a tractor. But with this one, in your small farm, your small backyard, instead of using a cutlass to be digging the soil and putting your seeds in there to hurt your back, this one comes in and you just bend a little, you be pressing it, okay, jabbing it in the soil, and then it will be planting the seeds for you. And so for those of you who want to go into corn farming, you may want to consider this, because when you have this, even for laborers, you can get two of this for two people, and they can cover about 2 acres in a day. Instead of employing about 4-5 people, you pay them so much money. You save a lot of money when you get a jab planter, so that it will make the work on the farm easy. You can use it to plant stuff like beans. You can use it to plant corn. Yes, you can also use it to plant soya beans, etc. Any, you know, plant that has small seeds the size of corn, you can use this jab planter to plant it, and then it will save you a lot of money and time. Thank you.